Bangladesh continues to remain on the edge. Minorities, majorly Hindus, are being attacked in Bangladesh. Thousands of Bangladeshi Hindus are protesting in Dhaka against atrocities coming their way since the fall of Haseena government. Hindus in Bangladesh have faced over 200 attack incidents and are rushing towards Indo-Bangladesh border to seek refuge. Bangladesh Interim government leader Mohd Yunus on Saturday condemned attacks on the minorities in the violence-hit nation. He urged citizens to protect the Hindus, Christians and Buddhists in the country. Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath expressed distress over the situation of Hindus in Bangladesh and said we must raise our voice against it.
जो बांग्लादेश में हो रहा है, जो चर्चाएं हो रही थी अभी, वहां 90% जो हिंदू बचा है वह दलित समुदाय से है। और मैं इसीलिए कहना चाहूंगा, ये जो सबके मुंह सिले हुए हैं, इसलिए सिले हुए हैं क्योंकि इनके मालूम है कि बांग्लादेश को हिंदू उनका वोटर नहीं होगा। वह हिंदू है, ये हो सकता है उसकी गलती हो, लेकिन हम उसको गलती नहीं मानते, हम उसको मानते हैं उसका सौभाग्य है कि वो हिंदू है और उसकी रक्षा करना हम सबका दायित्व है।
Prabhuji, you know the first experience of last few days that being one of the supreme leader from the ISKCON and also from the Hindu community, how the last few days have been for you?
Actually, last few days back, this all Hindus communities afraid. They are thinking anytime can attack, anytime can happen something. This temple, also house, also business center, anytime can, because already so many Hindus shop, Hindus house, also Amlik leaders house, they burned out, and then that why everybody is afraid.
Ashutosh Mishra is joining us live from Dhaka. Ashutosh, 200 incidents of violence have been reported against Hindus so far. Do you think there's some semblance of normalcy now that the interim government under Mohd Yunus has taken over? What are you picking up on the ground?
Well, let's start with the second question. How's the situation? It is restoring a normalcy to us in the capital city, Dhaka. But is it the same in the outskirts? Well, that's not the case. And had it been that case, perhaps the army convoy wouldn't have been attacked yesterday in Gopalganj. So that also explained the other side of the story. In Dhaka, well, the situation begins with that where I am is the police headquarters right behind me. And the police headquarters, ironically, is being guarded and protected by the Bangladesh army. Because largely across the nation, the police stations headquarters have been deserted except 2 or 3 police officials who are here inside, probably engaged into the administrative work. Largely, the policemen have gone underground, anticipating assault on them by the public because they were the one who used the brutal force on the protesters when this all started in Bangladesh. So that explains the law and order situation. As far as target of the minorities are concerned, these incidents are not being heard at least for last 48 hours. The people, the locals have come out to help them, to protect them. There are appeals being done from different mosques. And now even they say those who attack could be the miscreants or could be the extremist from the extremist organization. But remember, the biggest question is that we hear only about 200 such incidents. Officially, there is no such data. The magnitude of this violence on the people from the minority community could only be in a right picture only if there is a full-fledged investigation, which could be the domain of a full-time government or an interim government. Interim government is here for 3 months who will ensure our election, democratic way elections, and only after the process there will be a new government. But under this chaotic situation, there are apprehension, there are concern that unless this interim government ensure a process to form a full-time government, they will not probably even have a priority of making an investigation team to unearth the magnitude of this violence against the minorities, or for that matter even the opponents. As we speak, several Awami League, the previous regime workers, supporters have gone underground. And what could be more if you say that police headquarters is being guarded by the army personnel, everything has been deserted by the policemen, with the law and order machinery itself fearing a threat to their life. So on that case, Bangladesh remain on edge, a situation restoring normalcy in the capital town, but there is a little, uncalm in certain areas, concerns, apprehensions.
Right. Thank you for bringing us all those details, Ashutosh.